I guess the enemy team has definitely pulled back. Quite curious to see Jaina's build. I'm going to assume that she's not a damage build. She's a support in like either AP or cooldown or something. There, wow, Zillion almost went down. So right now, Zillion cannot defend this. Cho'Gath is below half health, which is still a lot on a Cho'Gath, but not that much. As soon as they get a minion wave here, they're going to be able to put a serious hurt down on the tower. Twitch is nearby. Shaco's nearby. Okay, that's a little too much because they've got two very squishy characters. And Squishy is okay. Squishy on Squishy is okay, but the friendly Squishies cannot put out enough DPS to counter Shaco and Twitch, and they're just too likely to die before Olaf can finish them off. So what is Olaf going to build next? I'm quite curious. As I said, I don't know Olaf. I'm impressed by his staying power, though. I guess, maybe especially with the abilities chosen or whatnot, he's not going through a whole lot of mana. That's what it looks like. He's got the blue buff, but I believe he must have just stolen that from someone. So Olaf's coming around back to almost certainly kill Twitch here, especially since he can see him. Now the tower is about to go down. Look at that damage! He just tears him apart. And assuming there's any kind of slow that goes down on Singed here, now he's got to run through the trail, but there's the axe goes down. Takes him out. I just cannot believe Twitch just exploded. And of course there was multiple characters there, but I think a lot of it was really Olaf. Very, very impressive character. Wow. So, looks like the friendly team has all come together. Jaina's blowing her ult here to fully heal everyone, which is very nice. Like, you've got it's a tough decision at times, but sometimes you got to save it for combat, and sometimes it's good to do it in preparation for battle. But so the friendly team is all in big clump in the middle, fully healed. They're in a good position for making a good push. They're going to prep their minion wave here, although this is a highly damaged small minion wave with no cannons. So they're going to have limited support from that. Cho'Gath is a little out of position. I'm not sure if the friendly team is going to be able to take advantage of that. Olaf is going to go in and get a couple of hits, but no. No, nothing to come from that. Let's see here. A lot of back and forth. This is always a difficult moment because both teams are jockeying for position, looking for a good opportunity to initiate. Now it's interesting, Twitch just left, which could make this a 4v5 fight. A couple of them are pretty damaged. There's Twitch. I was going to say, if he comes back, if he tries to come back from behind or anything like that, he is going to get severely screwed by Oracles. Now at this point, I'm sure they know Oracles is present, so he's going to try to react. So Shaco's on that half health. If they're going to be able to get him in any way, if they can snipe him, that would be enormous. There's Shaco, and he gets obliterated. Yeah, that was... I knew that was going to happen. I could just see it happening. Shaco, if he was going to participate in a fight, should have stayed out until it was, like, way into it. And it would have been hard for people to switch targets. And even then, you're asking a lot. Looks like Singed has a Guardian... Oh, no, not a Guardian Angel. That's almost certainly a Zillion ultimate. Now, Zillion's a little out of position here, and Singed is definitely low. They are definitely at risk of a tower dive here with the minions. They're not going to be able to defend. They're going to have to pull back. Jaina hits Singed with a tornado. Now, Zillion's able to do a really good job of keeping the creep waves down. Yeah, like one bomb goes off, kills the creep wave, so they're forced to tank the tower a little bit. If they really push it, they can definitely get the tower down here. Yeah, wow, look at the damage. Now, Twitch has showed up, and he put severe hurt on Olaf. Looks like he did use his expunge, and it wasn't quite enough. One more auto attack is all it would have taken, but he's able to escape. Very nice. Looks like we're going for some lifesteal of some kind. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, hard healing melee. You're going to be able to get a lot of health back. Personally, I think Starks is a nice item on him, although if you don't have enough physical DPS on your team to really take advantage of the aura, arguably something else would be nice, but yeah. Yeah, that looks really nice. I like the attack speed a lot. He's already hitting pretty damn hard, so the attack speed is really going to scale things up incredibly. Probably... well, already attack speed point for point tends to be your best physical DPS stat, unless you've got a funny mechanic. But in fact, I think the mechanics on Olaf simply add to the power of his attack speed, because let me read his abilities here, but I feel like they probably synchronize nicely or synergize nicely. Yeah, because his Vicious Strike increases his attack damage, and his Reckless String, it's just an instant attack. But Vicious Strike increases his attack damage, so then comboing it with attack speed means that ability is going to be that much more productive. It would also scale with crit just fine, but point for point, crit doesn't tend to give you as much as attack speed, unless, of course, you've got some sort of crit-based build thing going on. It's very, very specific. So I think at this point, Purple Team is definitely on the ropes. Looking at the time here, there's not a whole lot left. A few minutes left. So they haven't given up yet. Cho'Gath comes from behind along with Singed. Cho'Gath got a Guardian Angel. That's interesting, but he's definitely not, they're not going to focus fire him anyway. But between that and Zillion, some of these people are going to be really hard to kill. Now, looks like Cho'Gath is being focused down. He gets a feast down on... Who's in the bushes there? Soraka. But yeah, he's able to come back with his Guardian Angel. Ezreal does an ult right through the enemy team, takes them almost all the way down. Now, this could really easily turn into an ace, but they've got to somehow find a way to capitalize on it. Now, I'm not sure that they can. Not enough, but it is... They do force back Purple Team. I think they got 2 kills for the price of 1. That could have really, really easily been an ace if, that ult from Ezreal, if anyone had comboed into something from there. I don't know if this is a pre-made. I have no idea what this team composition is like. But wow, that was so close. Very nice timing on that ultimate. I gotta assume that Ezreal may be ability power. Looks like one of his skill shots did quite a bit of damage there. I think his W skill shot. I'm not sure, the big wave thing. And that is AP based. I believe his Q is attack damage based. So Cinch is quite low. Now he is able to throw Soraka in range of a tower, but it is going to cost him his life. And Twitch as well. Although Twitch gets Ezreal for it. And he actually gets him first. So presumably that exchange was worthwhile. I don't know. I don't know who's a better late game character. I feel like it's probably Ezreal. I think Twitch hits his stride in the mid game, and that's where he's either gonna absolutely dominate, or he's gonna fizzle out by the late. Whereas Ezreal really scales well with a lot of AP or attack speed, hybrid stuff. There's really quite a few options on him, and I think they all scale really well with items. Looks like Jaina's packing Cleanse, I think, maybe. Seems to have shrugged off the time bomb quite effectively. So, one of the blue minions just destroyed the bottom tower. Their Cho'Gath is down there to try to defend, which is good, because it means he's not up here to participate in this fight. Not that I'm sure exactly how much pushing is possible. Again, Zillion's really good at defending these things, because his time bombs do quite a bit of damage. He can spam them pretty effectively, and Cho'Gath may be in a little bit of trouble here. So far, it's just going to be Olaf, and I'm not sure Olaf can beat him down quickly enough. His true damage does do quite a nice amount to Cho, because Cho seems to have some armor. See, Cho'Gath went Rod of Ages, and then Guardian Angel, and also a cloth armor, so I'm not sure what he's building next. But he's got quite a bit of armor there, and not necessarily as much health as he could otherwise, so the armor penetration is really, really quite nice. Yeah, I guess Olaf's Vicious Strikes also give him... attack damage. Oh, I thought they gave him armor penetration. Oh, his ultimate gives him armor penetration. That's right. So his E ability ignores armor and magic resist completely, and his ultimate gives him armor piercing on his normal auto attacks. So very, very effective. Wow, look at him just take this dragon. The lifesteal that he's got from his item, the lifesteal that he's got from some of his abilities, the fact that he's low and dealing tons of damage, nice attack speed. Can't quite make out the damage, but I believe it's over 200, maybe 220 range. That's pretty nice.